Hello there Kangaroo Bros and welcome back to Roo's Quickies. This time we will take a look at the Outlast DLC, Whistleblower. You may want to check out the quickie on the main game, since this game's story builds on it. Let's see if we can get this in the bag in under 5 minutes. Let's go! Whistleblower tells the story of Wayland Park, a software contractor working for the Murkoff Corporation in Mount Massive Asylum. As part of the Wallrider project, he is in the know about Murkoff's shady dealings, and it turns out that he was the one who tipped off the reporter Miles Upshur. Wayland's higher-up Jeremy Blair caught wind of his leaks and forcefully confines Wayland in the asylum. Now on the other side of Project Wallrider, Wayland has to deal with some nasty characters.
Let me help.
He is somewhat saved, as William Hope is taking full control over the Wallrider to wreak havoc in the asylum. Wayland takes this opportunity to grab a camcorder and begins his escape from the asylum. Of course, the other inmates don't want to let their new friend go.
The fuck are you trying to go? Come back here!
But some are too preoccupied to even register him. There is a glimmer of hope, as Wayland learns that there is a shortwave radio allowing him to call for help. On his way to the radio, he does not only run into the Wallrider, but there's also a lunatic with a circular saw out for his blood. Thankfully, that guy decides to burn Wayland alive, giving him a chance to shake him off. Wayland runs into the main game's twins and their very big knives, and eventually manages to reach the nearby police department. But his plan is foiled by Blair, who almost beats him to death. Thankfully, good old Mr. Walker shows up to scare Blair off. Of course, he also wants to kill Wayland, but he is easily shaken off too. Our hero runs into Father Kitty Fiddler and learns that the emergency exit in the administration building is the only way out now. On his way there, Wayland is warned about a very bad man, who turns out to be Eddie Gluskin, the so-called groom. The groom is capturing and torturing other inmates to turn them into his brides. Yeah, I can't show that on YouTube. Wayland is hurt during his escape from the groom and eventually gets captured by him to be turned into another one of his wives. Just in the nick of time, Wayland is saved. The couple has a domestic dispute and Wayland divorces Eddie's sorry ass. Seeing that the asylum's chapel is on fire, it reveals that this is taking place alongside the main game's story. Wayland makes it to the exit, just to be tricked by Blair.
Help me up, please. Fucking die!
For some reason the Wallrider shows up to save Wayland and he makes his escape in Miles' Jeep. It turns out that Miles is indeed the Wallrider's new host and still alive. Wayland takes his revenge on Murkoff by leaking his collected evidence, ending the game proper.